Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is me, Destroy212, and today I am bringing you an Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies video, as you can very well see. And in today's video, I will be covering an entire tutorial on the Exo Zombies Infection Easter egg. And this is a pretty complex Easter egg. Some of the parts are a bit harder than others. Still a fun Easter egg to do. I finished it last night with a few friends of mine. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun. And you can solo this Easter egg. As you can see, I'm going to be showing you the tutorial in this video. I will be doing it solo. So you can do it solo, you can do it with friends, whichever one works best for you. If you have no friends, it's best to do it solo. Um, but yeah, so basically, for the Easter egg, we're going to move on to part one. And for the first part of this Easter egg, you're going to need the exosuit. And as you can see, there's a golden pan right about there. What you're going to do is double jump with the exosuit and press and hold square on the PS3, PS4, or X on the Xbox 360, Xbox One. Jump up there, grab the pan. Now, for the next part of this Easter egg, you're going to want to head down to the sewers. And in the sewers, you're going to want to, there's pipes with valves on them like you're going to see here. There's only 4 pipes that are like this, and each will spawn one after another individually. They do not spawn all at once. So once you turn one, you have to go look for another one. And word of caution, there are a lot of places that it can spawn, so make sure to look carefully. But they're only going to be located on pipes that look like that, right there. They're only going to be on pipes that look like that. Don't bother to look anywhere else because they're not going to be there. You can see them punching basically the pipes on what it would look like. They can be difficult to find since there are 32 different spots for these valves to spawn, and they spawn individually, so you're going to have to keep double backing and double checking. So it's best to leave a zombie for this step. But I'm going to cut to the part where I do turn the 4th valve, which as you can see right here, I found it near the Burger Town. And as you can see, my friend joined here, but he was dead, so he didn't really do anything. But I'm going to head down to the secret area when you at first entered the sewers. Once you turn that 4th valve, you're going to want to come down here towards where the waterfall is. You're going to climb inside, and you're going to see an altar. And what you're going to want to do at this altar is that golden pan you found earlier, you're going to want to place it down on the pedestal sticking out of the ground like so. You can do this by pressing or holding square X, and it should sink into the ground. And then this next step is going to be probably one of the most difficult. You don't have to search for anything yet, but for this part you have to kill zombies on like that little pedestal area, or I think you could kill them on the grate too. So you have to kill them either on the grate or the pedestal. So you have to sit down in this small area for at least a couple rounds just to get this done. So you're going to want to make sure you have some decent weaponry before you do this. I've SAC 3, so pretty good close range gun, and it is an early round, which is good. If you don't do this on an early round, it's not going to be good for you. So basically, you're going to want to have some good weaponry, just some good tactics. The more bodies down here, the better, I'd say, because then the easier to get the kills it is. But just make sure that you have some good weaponry and do it on a low round so it is easier to kill the zombies. And once you have killed enough, the pedestal will pop up like so. Once you do that, you're going to want to pick it up, and you have completed this step of the Easter egg. You can now move on to the next step, which is going to involve going to Burger Town. Okay, so once you're at Burger Town, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head inside of Burger Town, and right here on this stove, you're going to place the pan. And that pan, now what you're going to do with it is you're going to fill it up with pieces of meat that are lying on the ground in the 4 main areas. And I'm going to show you the places where I found them. You can see I found one in the sewer right there. The one in Burger Town I did not show. I am not sure why I did not show it. But yeah, as you can see there, got it. And then you move on to this. There's a piece right there, or that's where I found mine, in the Atlas Command Center. And here's the piece I found in the value voltage. And now once you find all the pieces of meat, you're going to want to head back to the you're going to want to head back to the pan. It should make a nice patty right there. Remember, you do have to find the piece in Burger Town too. I failed to put that into the video. I'm terribly sorry about that. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a magnetron, and once you do, you're just going to want to hold it down right on there, and you're basically going to cook the patty. And once it steams or makes a nice dinging noise, you're going to know you're done. So after that, you can move on to the next step of the Easter egg. And remember, guys, if you don't know where the meat locations are, there's plenty of videos covering how to get the pieces of meat. So if I didn't cover it that well, I'm just explaining what you have to do with them. So if you want to see more in-depth videos, go watch some other guys do it. But and for the next part, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kill the Burger Town employees. You can see you're going to want to kill some guy that looks like that, and they have a small chance of dropping a bun, which as you can see I have here. You have to just keep killing the Burger Town employees. Eventually they will drop a bun. Once you do drop the bun, once they do drop the bun, you're going to bring it back to the burger, and you're going to slap it on the burger, and you're going to grab the burger, but you are going to get infected immediately. So make sure you're ready to run down here and decontaminate yourself, and you will have a pretty nasty but cured burger. It's no longer infected, and you can move on to the next step of the Easter egg with this burger. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head back to Burger Town towards the Burger Town mascot, and you're going to want to feed him the burger. He should say, "Yummy, this is really delicious," and then he's going to say that he doesn't have enough batteries or whatever. So your next step is to go refill said batteries, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. It isn't really that difficult, but if you're not really good at like using the exosuit, it might be. So you might want to have a friend who's good with the exosuit to do it, but what you're going to do, head back to the Atlas Command Center, press and hold square or X on that little blueprint right there, and then you're just going to want to straight sprint, slide sprint, whatever you do, towards this area and grab the battery out of there before it disappears. And you have unlimited tries at this, so if you miss it the first time, you can go back and do it a second time. So don't sweat it if you don't get it the first time. I didn't get it the first time either. But once you do, you're going to want to take it back over to value voltage, and you're going to want to plug it into this little terminal right there. And you don't have to kill any zombies around the terminal or anything. It is not based like that. You basically just have to sit around until it charges. As you can see, there's the little blue lights going up on it. So you're just going to have to wait for it to charge patiently. Remember, you don't have to kill any zombies, but zombies can injure it. So if they do manage to knock the battery out, you're going to have to press or hold square or X on it, and it's going to repair and you're going to repair it. And I'm going to cut to the part of the video since the voltage place got intoxicated. Cut to the part of the video where you can see that it is fully charged here. You see the end of round 18. It should be, the light glows blue like that, and you should have a red battery now, which you can now use for the next step of the Easter egg. And what you're going to do with it is you're going to bring it back to Burger Town, towards the Burger Town mascot, and you're going to give him the battery. Once you give him the battery, he's going to drop you a key, as you can see clearly here. And this key you're going to use for the next step of the Easter egg to go up inside of the gigantic burger, which you can now go into by pressing and holding square right there. And you're going to be inside this place. You can upgrade weapons to Mark 25 in here, so that's pretty cool. And then you're going to go over to this terminal, press. Okay, and if you manage to get access denied on the terminal, you are doing this Easter egg correctly, and now you can move on to the next step. And the next step is coming down into the sewer and activating the instigators. Now what this is going to do is the instigators are going to pop up like they normally do, only there is a small chance when they eat a zombie that this zombie drops a hand. And what you're going to want to do when this hand spawns is you're going to want to pick it up before it sinks to the bottom. And if it's not working, you can flush toilet at Burger Town a few times. That worked for me. But remember, it is only a small chance to spawn, so it might take a little bit, but definitely just stick with it. And again, if it's not working, try flushing the toilet at Burger Town. I had to in this video once. I didn't show that part, but You just keep basically going around in this part of the sewer until one of the alligators eats a zombie and it drops an arm. And I'm gonna quick skip to a clip right here of me actually getting the arm. As you can see, I come around this corner, and you can see over here when the alligators is kind of like glitching out, but as you can see when I come over here a little bit closer, there's an arm floating in the water. You could just press and hold square or X on the Xbox to grab that, and then you can leave the sewer. You don't have to be down there anymore for the remainder of this Easter egg, actually. So the next thing you're going to want to do with said hand is you're going to want to bring it all the way to the Atlas Command Center. And as you can see here, I kind of left that survivor behind because it was around 22, and I really didn't want to like risk my life over survivor when I was trying to do the Easter egg. So yeah, I was kind of being like it's kind of being a real meanie. Anyway, so I went over here with the hand. You have to come over here, go up the steps in the spawn room, and there should be a keypad. Press and hold square on the PS4, PS3, X on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Do that, and you should be able to grab another key card, which you are going to use for the next step in the Easter egg. You've pretty much done all the hard parts in Easter egg, so give yourself a pat on the back for getting this far. But for the next part of the Easter egg, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, again, scale the Burger Town Monument, head inside, put the key card where it says access denied, and it should kick you out if you did it correctly, and the screen should turn blue. Should kick you out of it, and then you can watch as like I don't know, the burger top of the burger kind of explodes like that, like so, and it actually drops these little like burger bombs, which you can use to kill zombies. But be careful, the blast radius is powerful. Don't just go throwing these at your feet, because even if you have exo health, it can still kill you. But it does have a very powerful blast radius if you want to use them. Just make sure you're careful when you're throwing them. And then this little countdown comes across the screen, and you can look up in the air at the top of the burger, and basically this huge freaking rocket just comes out the top, flies into space. Really no significance, but you're not done with the Easter egg yet. There is one more step that you have to do, and just head back right inside the burger, and pick up the key card from where you put it down to launch the rocket. Get out of there. And then you're going to want to come over to the Burger Town mascot, press and hold square on him, and you have completed the Easter egg. You should get the achievement if you haven't already, which I think is Meat is Murder is the achievement. And basically, he's either going to do one of two things. He's going to either explode and drop 3 power-ups, or he's going to do what he's doing in this video, and he's just going to start smacking zombies with the big Burger Town sign, which is pretty baller. But yeah, so I definitely think the Easter egg is cool. Maybe not worth it as much as you'd like to think, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.